Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Saturday Night Psychic. I'm your host, Lennis. I'm so glad that you're joining me today. Um, Belated happy Thanksgiving to most of you. Today is Friday, Black Friday. I hope you had a good day yesterday. Before we begin, because we're going to have some fun on this video, um, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe. I know the last time I said subscription. All right, I was feeling a little down. But anyway, hit the subscribe button, the like button, and also the bell so that you don't miss a post, okay? I had a wonderful time yesterday. This is kind of a humorous video. I miss the memories of Thanksgiving humor because we were all on lockdown and only just two or three people, grandma and grandpa or your parents, no extras coming in or your siblings, just them or your daughter, your son. So I miss the camaraderie, y'all, and I miss the humor and the fun. So that's what I want to talk about that I missed today, that I missed yesterday. I miss that for us now, our family, we clown you, okay? Ain't gonna lie, you better come in there with thick skin because we do clown you, and it's all in love, okay? It's not about really hurting your feelings, but it's all in love. But we will clown you. So if you come with a family member, expect you better be on your toes. But anyway, I miss like after not only us together as a group, but afterwards, where the men, they'd get up and they go to the family room or the rec room and they watch the football games and drink their beer and their fire water, and get to talking about the players. Somebody can't catch a ball if he had gorilla glue on his hands. It's just funny. I miss all that. I miss the domino chase. Excuse me, people playing dominoes. I miss that. Hearing the put on five, slamming on the table. And when you play dominoes, if you at the dining room table, you got to put a blanket or a cloth over there, right? Because they will nick your table with them dominoes. Number five, Fever Funk. Nine, okay? You got to put something on there. And then I miss the spades because the women and men would play spades. Oh my God, I miss that because when you see a person put a card up on their head, it's a Boston coming. Okay, toilet tissues on one end of the table and Kleenex is at the other. You know what time it is. Somebody getting ready to run a Boston. So I miss that. Laughing and talking. Now that's the crowd, the enjoyment and the entertainment. Now the other part I miss is the food. When we certain members, will come bring food, whether you're going to Mama Nim's or Nana's or Grandma or over to your parents or either Auntie Nim. And so as you're sitting down to eat, people got, I don't know about y'all, but in my country, we ask who cooked what. You got some people don't try out new recipes during the holidays. Do that shit in the off season. When you come for Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's, do the original, how it's supposed to be made. Don't be trying to add and make it look a little bit different because we're going to talk about you. Like, some people, they had put raisins in the potato salad. Why did some of the one of the relatives say, "Is that roaches? Is that roaches in the potato salad? I think they're moving." And we all busted out laughing like, "No, they're raisins, fool. They're raisins." But don't be trying out nothing. Do your potato salad like you normally do, okay? And you people that come with the gourmet food, okay? Now on Thanksgiving we got Christmas's ham. You got people coming with that greasy ass duck or pheasant. And what's the other one? It's the duck, the pheasant, and something else I can't think right now. We don't eat all that shit. I mean, do that on your time. When you having dinner at your house and you want to try out a new different meat or whatever, that's fine. And then they came out a few years ago with the turducken, was the duck and turkey together. Good Lord. Okay, let's not say cholesterol. Let's just say dial 911. Okay. But anyway, I miss that when they're talking about the food and the greens. Oh my God. I don't care if it's collards, mustard, or turnips. You ain't got to cook the greens until they're soft. They're supposed to be tender, and they're not supposed to be greasy either, okay? So, you ain't got to put all that fat back and bacon and all that stuff in there. We're trying to get healthy, people, okay? So don't put all that stuff in there. You go to eat the greens and the grease is dripping down your mouth. Like, what the hell? These ain't no green, and they soft. They ain't even like a little crunchy, little firm, little tender. So anyway, but the people that the people that cook greens, get it together. We don't eat that shit. Okay. Hate that, don't want to hurt your feelings, like the potato salad. Your potato salad with them raisins still sitting there on the table, and the other one is just about gone. And you wonder why. But anyway, and the macaroni and cheese. Uh, if it's not made with Velveeta and you got some of that government cheese on there, and people are trying to eat it and their mouth get locked up, stop it. Okay, go and spend the money, get the good cheese to make the macaroni and cheese. I don't eat it because I don't like macaroni and cheese, but people that do, they want to be able to eat it, not their mouth lock up like they got locked jaw. Okay, do better, do better. But anyway, and the turkey and the ham, all that is fine. And people that are carving the turkey know what you're doing. Usually it's like the husband or grandpa, one of the men that'll cut the turkey up, and get it all ready. But some of you don't know how to cut turkey. Get an electric blade. They got those out that you can plug in, or either battery, and cut it so a slice not hunked off like you in medieval times. Okay, slice that shit off. Okay, if you don't know what you're doing, ask somebody. Somebody will help you. Okay, let's see what else. Um, oh God, y'all, this is funny. So the women, we be sitting around the table, right? And talking about who's in school or who's doing that, who's has successes or their goals and stuff. And then they talk about the ones that had kid. Girl, that child is pregnant again with another kid. Oh my God. Now, I was one of the mothers. I have two daughters. They're 8 years apart. One right away, 8 years later we had the second one. Second daughter, she's in the legal field. She's all about her career. She cares less about kids. Don't want kids, could care less. That first one got 6 kids. Yes, yes, I know. 6 kids. And 4 of them are stair steppers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then there was a gap, and she had number 5. And I was like, okay, maybe, her and her husband, they get lonely. Those 4, they poop, 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 they're gone, and have somebody at the house. But when she came up with number 6, and they were talking about her at the Thanksgiving dinner, talking about, yeah, Lynn's daughter is pregnant again. I I went to my daughter. I said, look, don't y'all know how to fuck for fun, not commitment? Good God, that's 6 kids. What's going on here? And she's like, oh, Mom, it's okay, okay. I had lost a lot of weight and, things happen. I was like, yeah, I remember that. She did, y'all. My daughter had lost so much. She looked like she did when her and her husband got married. Beautiful, petite, pretty, fine, everything. What did you think your husband was going to do? You think he wasn't going to be hitting that shit? He had his wife back like he did 20 years ago. What you think? You get all nice and pretty and lost all your weight and you all that in a bag of chips, and you think your husband ain't going to bump and grind? Get a grip, girl. So after number 6, they were done. But of course, my child was one of the conversation. And then also, let me say this. When y'all come to family events, dress appropriately. I had a niece come, my oldest daughter, she started having a Thanksgiving dinner. Thank you, God. I was so glad when, she wanted to start cooking and having the dinner and the family over. It was just great. But anyway, one of my nieces came in there. Y'all, titties all out. I'm like, did you just come from the Esquire Club? What's going on? And she don't know, Aunt Lynn. I'm here for the dinner. I said, why are you showing your titties? Ain't nobody in here showing their titties or showing their ass, okay? This is a family function with family and some extended family members. What is it? Who you trying to be on, Maury? What? I mean, close that up or something, or somebody give her a safety pin. We don't need to be looking at your titties. And you come in here with your three boys. Come on now. Mm-mm-mm. Let me tell you, my daughter said about her god sister's son. I have to tell you this right quick. She has three boys, and the youngest one, she said the only way she'll go see her is with some holy water, because her three sons are 666. Ain't that cold? Ain't that cold? But anyway, that's another subject. So anyway, getting back. So this same niece, when my middle sister passed a few years ago, we're at the church, and I had come outside to, gather my thoughts and get my emotions together before, the service started. And here she comes with a girlfriend, titties out again, got this real short skirt on. I was like, did you just leave the after hours and come to the church? And she don't, no, Aunt Lynn, I'm here for grandma's funeral. Yeah, because my sister was her grandmother. I was like, you know what? I'm about to catch a case right now. I'm about to catch a case. This don't even make no sense. You gonna come into church looking like a hoe, and then once we got in, because I couldn't sit by her, but I did tell her Jesus saved you. He prayed for you, because I was getting ready to snatch that weave-a-thon off your head. Okay, dress appropriately. And I'm not just saying that because that was a funeral, but when you go to family functions, dress appropriately, that we all enjoy. We ain't got to sit there at the table, the women and the elders sitting around talking about how you look, or how many kids you had, or how many baby daddies you got. Have some kind of integrity and finesse and respect about yourself. Okay. Anyway, and let's see, what else did we talk about? I guess that's about it. I just miss the comedy and the camaraderie, because I mean, we have fun, we laugh, we talk, and I'm sure you guys do too with your families. So I just kind of miss that. Yesterday it was just me and the youngest daughter, and I miss all that. Everybody being there, the guys and the women, and laughing and talking, and it's just one of those things. But hopefully next year, Thanksgiving 2021, we can all be back together, y'all. Yes, as a family. I pray and I hope that it is. And by the way, let me say thank you to all the people that donated to the food banks. Thank you, whether you gave money or you took food down to help people that they might have a nice Thanksgiving. Thank you very much. Thank you to the people that took plates, maybe thought about somebody that didn't have that much or wasn't able to go shop and whatever, and took plates to their house. That's another thing too. Now, wait a minute. Let me back up a little bit. As the kids say, let me circle back. When you come for family dinner on Thanksgiving, do not bring your containers and stuff. Okay, you can leave. Okay, and don't be trying to leave with two or three plates. If you want to leave with one plate, maybe there's some sweet potato pie, pecan pie, uh, what you call banana pudding. Oh, and by the way, I make a banana pudding that you'll go back 5 generations and slap your mama. Oh, hell yeah, baby. I throw down on some nana pudding. But anyway, you know, um, get you one thing. Don't be walking out with two or three plates. That's just greedy. And that's not fair to other people that want to do it. Y'all, a few Thanksgivings ago, I did a gumbo Thanksgiving because I just wanted to be different. I did a gumbo Thanksgiving. Do you know these people came back the next day with bags and containers? And I had two huge pots, excuse me, because I had so much crab and shrimp, oysters, just all this stuff. So it wasn't enough for one pot. I had to do two. But they came back the next day. I was like, damn, because I'm trying to put some up in the freezer for another day, another time, just for myself. They come in here like it was gumbo Sunday, and I had opened a restaurant, and they was coming for free food. What? Huh? Mm. This is not Nigeria, okay? Don't start. Don't start. So, but anyway, yeah, when you go, because I know we got Christmas coming up and New Year's and stuff. So y'all, please, you know what I mean? Don't just if a person said, "Hey, y'all want to fix you a plate before you go," because most people at functions got paper plates and tinfoil. Okay, fix your plate, but leave it at that. Don't get greedy, because there are people out here that are going hungry and wish they did have food. So that's why I said thank you to the ones that did support and help, and also thank you to the people that went out and supported the small businesses, whether you were grocery shopping, buying stuff for the house. Or maybe even buying an outfit at a small retail store, whatever. Thank you for going out and supporting them, because I did too. And I appreciate it. And I'm sure they're grateful for it, too. So thank you for that. Anyway, that's about it, y'all. I know I didn't went a little long, but I just had to share. I miss that, and I'm sure maybe some of y'all out there also miss the family camaraderie, and the games and different things like that. Oh, and I got to tell y'all one Thanksgiving, I don't know whose house we were at. It wasn't at the grandparents, I can tell you that. Somebody made chitlins. But you know what? Wait, I'm gonna tell you, I don't eat chitlins, but I did taste it. The person, I mean, you couldn't smell it because usually when people cook chitlin, it's like, uh, we ain't gonna be here long. Okay, this is gonna be a short one. But you couldn't smell it, and the lady had chopped them all up real good, and they didn't taste bad. I just tasted a little bit. I'm not a chitlins eater, I like gospel bird. Give me gospel bird, little turkey. Okay. And fish I love. I'm a fishaholic, so I love fish. I can never get enough fish. But even then, certain fish I don't eat, but on the whole, I love fish. That's my niche. You bring some fish on, you got me as a friend, okay? All right, y'all. Well, like I said, I hope that you had a nice Thanksgiving. I know it's Black Friday. Go out, have a, if you want to do shopping, fine, or sit at home, watch your games or whatever. But God bless you. Know that you are loved. If no one has told you they love you today, well, I do. And I thank you, everybody, for thinking about the next person and helping them out, or taking a plate, or maybe even just calling to say happy Thanksgiving. I was thinking about you, and I hope that you're doing all right. Thank you. That's important. Stuff like that is going to bring us back together. Yes, indeed. All right. Well, if no one's told you they love you today, I do. Now go out and enjoy the weekend and have a good time. And I hope you have some beautiful memories to remember.